Yo, what is up, my beautiful derps? One Game of Two Play 3D here, and I'm bringing you the first of many of my new Q&A series, a series where you guys ask me questions and I answer them. Now, here's what you guys have to do if you're new to this. All you have to do on this video is ask me 1 to 5 different questions in only one comment, and I will answer them in a video on the next Wednesday, and I will show your name and I'll answer it like I said. So if you guys have some questions that you didn't see on this video, make sure to ask them and give this video a thumbs up to show me some love and support, and so we can keep this series going. That's how I know you like it. That's how I know you want to keep it going. Anyways, let's start with the questions. Here we go, and sorry in advance if I butcher your names, but here we go. First question comes from XXTFlims XX. Will Austin ever make a YouTube channel? Now, I'm not Austin, but I am his best friend and he has talked about it, but I don't know for a fact. I'm just gonna assume yes, he's going to, but he does not have really all that good equipment to start right now, so maybe in the near future he will. We'll see about that. Next question goes to Dark Donut 64. What made you think to make this YouTube channel? Now, everyone knows Beijing Canadian is a huge influence to me, but what people don't know is I watched Blamp a lot. I saw Blamp play with Beijing Canadian one time, and ever since I saw him, I've just loved his channel. He's such an amazing Minecrafter and PvPer, and he's so good at the Hunger Games on MCSG. I wanted to be just like him and do the same thing. So I played MCSG for a while, and then I decided, you know, I want to make this channel. So that's how it started. Next question comes from Pale Wangsta. How old are you? And I am now 18 years of age. So I just turned that on June 1st. I was born in 1995, so I'm 18 years old. Next question comes from Hope You Like Please, and he asked, how did I make you feel when I never believed it was you on Omegle and met you like 10 times? Well, it made me very sad. You didn't have your camera on for some reason, it wouldn't turn on, and you just never believed it was me because you couldn't see me either, but I was telling you the truth, and now you know at least. The next question comes from Alexander Gray. Why is Castle Cookie so bad at, well, a lot of things in your videos, and why do you yell at him so much? Is he aggravating to you or just super raging? I want to end your everything mad. Well, Alexander, I just like to give Castle Cookie a hard time and he likes to give me a good time. What you don't see behind the scenes is we both piss each other off. That's just what we do as friends. We like to make each other laugh, yet we do like to get on each other's nerves, and you guys definitely see that a lot when I record, because he knows it just gets to me when he's screwing around when we're trying to record, but he's just trying to have a good time and trying to make you guys laugh, and that's what happens. So he doesn't necessarily aggravate me, but he knows how to, you know, push my buttons the wrong way sometimes. Next question comes from Hope You Like Please again, and like I said, everyone, ask 1 to 5 questions on only one comment. I don't want to see like what Hope You Like Please is doing. It's okay that I did that now, I'm gonna let it go, but just make sure to put it in only one comment, 1 to 5 questions, so we can just get the video to go a little bit smoother and a little bit faster. Anyways, his 2 next questions are, will you ever play Minecraft co-op with fans, and what kind of mic do you use? Well, the first question, I'm thinking about doing that, and I'm actually thinking about starting a series called Subscriber Sunday, and that's where I pick a random amount of fans that were on the first Subscriber Sunday that said they want to be a part of it, and I ask them if they want to play with me and record with me, and if they say yes, they will, and I'll upload it. It'll either be a mini game or a Hunger Games. It'll just be really, really fun, and it'll help me get to know my derps a lot better and help you guys get to know me a bit better. And what type of mic do I use? I use a Turtle Beach headset, and it's good enough for me, but I probably will step up and get, you know, maybe a Yeti or a Blue Snowball. Who knows? We'll see what happens in the future. Next question comes from Chazmaster777. He says, do you think that your idea to play with Mitch and Jerome will actually work? Now, this is a good question because a lot of you guys know Mitch and Jerome haven't answered yet, but I do think it's going to work because Mitch did promise me on my video that he was going to have a date with me and Jerome, and maybe he just forgot about it. It probably didn't work out at the time, but you know, why not have it work out this time? And the reason they probably haven't seen it is because Mitch is at, you know, Jerome's at New Jersey, so, you know, anything can happen. I've been seeing a lot of people write Marathon to 100 actually on Beijing Canadians and Jerome's videos, and I think they're going to see it once Beijing Canadian gets back. I'm sure a lot of you derps are going to keep up the support and talk about Marathon to 100 on people's videos, and I think it could happen. I mean, why not? This would be the perfect time, and he promised me. We'll just see if it happens. Next question comes from Cubsy Craft. When you wipe, do you make the paper all balled up or nice and neat? Well, I don't know exactly because I'm not in the toilet, but I do think I do it balled up, but it's like nice and neat. Like I fold it up a bit, but it's not like how I like just take it off and then start wiping. I think I fold it up a bit. So I hope that answered your question. Next question comes from Grace Shepherd. What music do you like? I do like a lot of music, and when I say a lot of music, anything but country. And that's really funny actually, because I'm from a country school and all they listen to is country music, and it's like the death of me. I hate it. It's okay if you like country music, I understand. I have a lot of friends that like it. It's just not my cup of tea, but anything other than that, I love all sorts of music. Next question comes from Penguin Arc. Do you want your own Hunger Games server like Mitch? And that's a really good question. I really like that one. Yes and no at the same time. I would like my own server, but I don't know if I would have it just rely on just Hunger Games. I think I would like to have a lot of mini games like the Hive does, but I think I'd also have like my own type of mini game that I made up, be the first person that did it, like the Hive did hide and seek, and now it's really notorious for hide and seek and everyone wants to play hide and seek on there. So I'd like to do something like that, make up my own mini game and have a lot of people, you know, loving it and loving to play it. So that's probably what I do, and I guess I'd have some Hunger Games on there, but like I said, I'd want it to be more based around mini games than just Hunger Games. Next question comes from Max Kip. What's your favorite games besides Minecraft? Now, I like all sorts of games, but the games you're going to hear are mostly old games because, I don't know, I feel like back in the PS2 days, those were the best video games that were out. I loved Jak and Daxter. I loved COD 3. Oh my gosh. I used to love Call of Duty so much back in COD 2 and COD 3 days, and then it just got kind of worse and worse and worse. But COD 3 was one of the best games ever. I still wish I had that game. Guitar Hero, holy crap, another amazing game. It's unfortunate that their company kind of stopped, you know, making Guitar Heroes, but I was in love with that game. What a smart and unique idea for a video game. Those are some of the games I really like, and I'm trying to think if there's a really computer game that I really like. Like, I just kind of started getting into computer games right now. I just got a Steam. We'll see if I start liking more games. Another one I really do like, though, too, is the BioShock series, the NBA 2K13, and other 2K games. And I really do like, you know, just random games like Grand Theft Auto, Dead Island, and SXS. How could I forget about that? SSX Tricky was the bomb shizzle. I really love the SSX series. The next question comes from Cole Mo Pop, and he asks, do you consider a pro or a noob while playing Minecraft? Well, I consider myself a pro when I'm playing just so I can get myself pumped up, but I really am a noob. There's a lot of things I don't know about, and I'm learning every single day, but I don't know. I'd be like in between. I'd be more of an amateur, if anything. Next question comes from Cute Steve Killer. Do you remember me from other comments? And Cute, I remember every single derp from my comments. If you comment on multiple videos, trust me, I know who you are, and it brings a smile to my face when I see you comment. You're an awesome derp. Keep it up, Cute Steve Killer. I love you. Next question comes from Paz Minecraft. Are you ever open to playing with your derps in video Skype call wise? That'd be pretty cool. Well, Paz Minecraft, I'm pretty sure we have done this before, where we play together in a Skype call, but I think you are talking more along the lines of recording as well. Well, actually, I don't know. But yes, I do that every once in a while. I do play with my derps and call them in a Skype call. It's really fun. And if I would ever do the recording with a bunch of derps, that would be pretty hard because when I play with a bunch of my derps, it gets really loud and really hectic. So that's why I thought of my subscriber Sunday, where I could pick a few of them that commented in a video, ask them if they would want to play, and if they would, I could upload that video of me playing with them on subscriber Sunday, and then I'd play with a group of different people on the next subscriber Sunday, and I keep playing and playing with a bunch of different derps on there. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yes, I always love to play with my derps. If you follow me on Twitter or if you add me on Skype, both will be in the description below. That's the best way that you can get in a Skype call with me and play with me. Next question comes from Wicked X Vile. What are your fears? This is a great question because I have a couple, and I'm overcoming actually both of them as we talk. My first fear is heights, and I don't know what the reason is. I just really don't like the heights, but I'm going to try to get over it. I want to go either bungee jumping or skydiving. I don't know which one. Skydiving sounds really the most fun to me. I think I'd get sick bungee jumping, but I really want to go skydiving, and I think that could help me overcome it. But I just don't like looking over, like if I was on a really high building, I don't like looking over and it just makes me queasy, and it doesn't make me feel good because I'm scared of it. Another thing that is a fear of mine is just seeing an overdose of blood, and I'm getting over that too because I'm starting to give blood. I've given blood 2 times, and let me tell you, I looked one time at my blood when it was coming out of me, and it literally almost made me go in shock, and it just scared me. And I did good, didn't faint or anything, and I gave all my blood. But yeah, I'm getting over both of those, and hopefully I can go skydiving sometime and maybe record that for you guys. That'd be sweet. Next question comes from XXCam7767XX. Hive or MCSG? What a beautiful question. I want you guys to answer what you think is better in the comment section below, because I want to see this argument. There's some hardcore Hive fans and hardcore MCSG fans, and I am a hardcore MCSG fan. And the reason is, like I said, I used to watch Blam from the day, and I started off with MCSG. It has a special place in my heart. I just love it. Now, I would have said Hive due to the fact that it had a hub, but now MCSG has a hub, and it just makes it so much easier to get into games. Also, one thing that I have to say is way better, in my opinion, for MCSG other than Hive is the fact that you can use flint and steel. Now, I know the Hive has TNT, but nothing compares to holding that flint and steel and lighting someone on fire. It is so amazing. I love flint and steel so much, so that's what I think is better. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I want to see this argument go. Can't wait. Next question comes from Minecraft's Finest Girl. Teehee, will you check my channel out? And yes, Minecraft's Finest Girl, if anyone asks me if I can check out their channel, I will definitely do it, and I have checked out your channel. You make some really amazing videos. Keep up the good work. Next question comes from Darker Grape. What is your goal on YouTube? Now, my goals on YouTube include the following, and some of them I'm kind of doing right now, and other ones are just out there that I'm going to hopefully get someday. My first goal is to stay active with my subscribers, whether that means uploading videos as much as possible, talking to them on Skype or on Twitter as much as possible, replying to them on comments and stuff like that, and I think I've done a really good job on that. Another thing is to meet some really cool YouTubers, and I have started to do that too, like Hey I'm B, DZ Kid, I Rush the World, many others, Jack, Sucks at Minecraft. I mean, I have met really awesome people, some people I haven't even mentioned, but I'm going to keep meeting cooler and cooler people, and it's just going to be really fun. I think that's something that is definitely a goal for me. My last goal is to get to 10K subscribers. I don't know why that's a goal of mine. I just always thought that was a huge and really cool accomplishment, and I think I can do that. Next question comes from Kieran Bolton. Will you be making another parody song? They are awesome. And that's a really good question too. I do plan on making another parody song. Don't know when it's going to come. Don't know exactly when it's going to be about, but I don't know if it's going to be about Mitch and Jerome again. I think I made a handful amount of parodies and songs, so I think I'll just make something about Minecraft, but who knows, maybe it could happen soon. I would definitely love to. I love to sing, and I love making parodies and songs. Next question comes from Boopy Booper, and he says, aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Well, yeah, I'm pretty happy, pretty ecstatic to say the least. Next question comes from MaxRem100. Do you plan to ever have a specific time when you record with your derps daily? Because I'm sure there's at least a handful of us that really want to record with you. And I kind of already answered that. Subscriber Sunday, I plan on picking a handful of people and playing with them and recording with them, so I think that answers your question. Next question comes from the Is5Y Master. Hi, tell me if you remember this. I made you a waffle, but then I was like, I'm hungry, so then I ate it. Please respond if you saw this. And yes, I did see it, and it made me very disappointed because I was very hungry for your waffle, and you ate it. So yeah, I'm pretty upset, but you know, it's okay. I still love you. Next question comes from Zombie Rapistful, and he says, can you check out the channel Optical Snipers? And yes, I can check it out, and I will check it out. Next question comes from Slybomb Games, and he asks, why is your Skype always on Do Not Disturb? The reason it's on Do Not Disturb a lot is because I record a lot, and if I record and it's not on Do Not Disturb, it makes a lot of different noises, and it just gets really annoying, and people wouldn't be able to handle hearing like 24/7 on my videos. So that's why I put on Do Not Disturb, because usually I'm recording when that is on. Next one comes from Misty Eliza Grace, and her question is, this is Grace Shepherd on my other channel. What foods do you like? I like any type of food except mushrooms, but food that I really like right now is ramen noodles and egg burritos. I have my famous egg burritos. I think you derps would die. I should probably make a how to make a 1 gamer 2 play 3D egg burrito, because it is amazing and I think it would change the world. But those are my favorite things, and probably because I'm going into college and I'm learning how to make easy food that is pretty cheap. That's why I like those things a lot. Next question comes from Bacon Strips, and he says, do you check personal messages that us derps send you? And Bacon Strips, yes, I do. I might not always reply to them, but I always check my personal messages. It pops up on my iPhone when I get a personal message, and I always check it out. Next question comes from Brandon Chavez Lemas, and he asks, are you gay? With a winky face. And unfortunately for you, because I think you're hoping I was, I'm not. I like the women, and yeah, I'm just not. Next question goes to Video Begins in 3, 2, 1, and he says, do you watch Big Brother like Blamp? And that's kind of odd. It's kind of odd that you asked that, because like I said, I kind of already talked about Blamp earlier, but yes, I do watch Big Brother, and I've been a huge fan ever since the first season. Actually, my parents watched it with me in my basement and with my sister, and they always had to make me turn away when people would start kissing and stuff. But other than that, I loved Big Brother, and I always have. This year though, it's been just a little sad because people are just playing really obnoxiously and really weird. I don't know, I don't always agree with everyone's stuff. But yes, I do watch Big Brother, and maybe me and Plamp could have a episode together of us talking about who we think's doing the best so far and what we think about Big Brother. Who knows? Anything can happen. Marathon to 100, everyone. Anything can happen. Next question comes from Donovan Clamau. He says, why is my poop green? And I'm gonna assume your poop is green because you ate something that made your poop green. See, pretty smart, huh? Next question comes from Castle Cookie. Does Castle Cookie have a motorcycle? Well, that's pretty stupid that you would ask that, considering you would know. But yes, Castle Cookie has a motorcycle. Whoop-de-doo. Next question comes from Caden Ars. What is your real name? My real name is Matthew. I cannot say the rest of it because I'm sure there's a 65-year-old watching this video right now just waiting for me to say my full name. He'll find my address, and then he'll come into my house and touch me inappropriately on the feet. And I would not want that to happen. Would you want that to happen? Probably not, so I'm just going to say Matthew. Next question comes from Hey I'm B. Are you going to be the best man at the wedding for Castle Cookie at our wedding? And yes, I will definitely be the best man. If you guys didn't know, Hey I'm B and Castle Cookie are getting married sometime in the future. I don't know when it's going to happen, but yeah, it should be great. I'm going to get really, really excited, and I'm going to get turned up when I'm there. And who knows? I'm excited for that to happen. Maybe we can have like a little Minecraft marriage thing, and it's going to be all sad because Castle Cookie and Hey I'm B are growing up. Oh, sorry. Oh. Next question comes from Jack Sucks at Minecraft. If 4/5 people suffer from diarrhea, does the 5th person enjoy it? Well, it's scientifically proven that yes, the 5th person does enjoy it. So yeah, pretty much. I'm actually one of those 5th people that do enjoy it, so I would actually know too. Next question comes from Simon Gull Branson, and he says, can you play hide and seek? Now, I don't know if you mean record or just play. I do play it every once in a while, but if you want me to record it, I mean, I could, and maybe it'll happen in the nearby future. Who knows? Next question comes from Win for Fame. Do you plan on recording with a subscriber? And I kind of already answered this, but Subscriber Sunday. If you want to see it happen, let us know in the comment section below. Next question comes from the Dutching Gamer. Do you ever gonna do a Hunger Games live stream? I think it means, will you ever do a Hunger Games live stream? Yes, I do plan on doing that. I just need to learn how to do live streams a lot better. I don't want it to be a crappy live stream. I want it to be the best I can make it. So once I learn how to do live streams, yes, I definitely plan on doing that. Next question comes from Rinda, and she asks, how often do you masturbate? Now, my question back to that is, why on earth would you ask me that? That's pretty disgusting. Next question comes from Freaky Brian Gaming HD. How was being in a call with me? It was beautiful. I enjoyed every second of it, and I want to do it again sometime. Next question comes from Nike Foofy 28, and she asks, how did you grow your channel? Do you have any tips on improving videos? I grew my channel mainly because Bayesian Canadian saw one of my songs and he liked it, and then he liked actually a couple other videos. Another song of mine I made for him and Jerome, and he liked the Dance for 1 Million I made. So I grew because I made things for YouTubers, and they really did like it a lot. Do I have any tips on improving videos? My tips for you is just make videos as often as possible, upload as much as possible, but make sure the videos you're uploading are up to par. Make sure they have good audio, make sure that your video is in HD, and make sure you don't have the black bars on the side like I used to have. Just do everything you can to make it as good as you can do it. So just be on top of things, and know what people are wanting to watch. That is the main important things you must know. Last questions come from Jacques George, and he asked, what recording device do you use, and VS you do some giveaways to your derps. And I think he meant, and you should do some giveaways for your derps. What recording device do I use? I use QuickTime because I have Mac disease. It's not a good recording device. I'm hoping to get something different sometime soon, and maybe I could do a giveaway sometime soon. If you guys would like to see a giveaway, let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, that is the ending of my first Q&A. If you guys have some questions for me that weren't answered on this video, make sure to ask it in the comment section below. 1 to 5 questions on a comment. If you write a comment with questions on it, your comment will be on the next video as it was on this video. And yeah, I'll answer you guys' questions on Wednesday. If you enjoyed this new series, give it a thumbs up so I know I should keep on doing this series, and I'll see you beautiful derps later. Peace out and have a great Wednesday.